And he saw this vision for FCA. And he was bold and courageous enough to reach out to a gentleman named Branch Rickey and asking for a 5-minute meeting.
Turned out that 5 minutes ended up being 5 hours. If athletes could endorse automobiles or cigarettes, why couldn't they endorse this thing that was about life?
If we are to have a Christian fellowship, you know you could upset America before the next generation is over. You could. You know you could.
FCA grew quickly enough, but was it just an idea, or was it an idea that would go someplace? Athletes and coaches giving their time, giving their financial support, giving their witness to Christ. There's something more than the playing field. There's something, the field of life and the joy and fellowship and power that God gives. Can FCA sustain this kind of growth? Can it live with its success? And I'm convinced that it's because of the humility, service, sacrifice, just a miraculous thing.
Every morning, around the globe, thousands of FCA staff and volunteers begin a journey like no other.
We are a foot in the door ministry, and we help the church get into places where it can't really go.
We're constantly trying to stay out front and be on the cutting edge.
To me, I don't know of any ministry that has a greater impact on our youth today than FCA.
I think it's more important now than it has ever been.
Yeah, it's relevant.
Get them when they're in elementary school, middle school, all the way up through the professional and adult level, and so few ministries are able to do that.
Never lost sight of their mission, never lost sight of the need to draw people to Christ.
One vehicle that we have in schools is teaching the Word of God.
If you look at what you see on TV, all the things, it looks like we're losing. I'm here to say we're not.
He has had his hand of protection on this ministry. It is for this time.
Creating true leadership and coaches.
We've really matured into a ministry that's ministering to and through the coach.
The unique opportunity the coaches have in the school building is that you're planting seeds every day.
In order for them to be the most effective person for Christ with their players, we need to get at their hearts first.
FCA is constantly and consistently planting kingdom seeds.
As a coach, I can impact my players a lot, and in turn bring the players to Christ.
So if we can get them to understand really what it means to coach for Christ, we'll see campuses transformed, we'll see athletes transformed, we'll see entire communities transformed.
Transforming the campus.
There'd be no way to identify the Christians on the public school campus openly if we didn't have the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
FCA gives me the opportunity and other athletes the opportunity to share our faith through sports.
They're not the objects of ministry only, they're the ministers that are on the campus.
To go into public schools and open God's Word and share our faith in the context of the classroom or the locker room or the gymnasium. I love that.
FCA offers over 500 camps in 33 countries worldwide. Over 85,000 coaches and athletes experience both inspiration and perspiration.
It's just great to have God on your side when you're playing sports like that. It just turns your whole life around.
Transforming community.
As we establish ministry in community sports, we feel like we're aligning our ministry to not only reach coaches and athletes that compete on the campuses, but also in the communities around the world.
We are at a key time as a ministry, as the door has been opened to take what we've learned for 60 years to the nations and serve the world.
It's an impact to the city and at the same time to the churches.
And to encourage our athletes.
An opportunity to serve others through FCA.
As God raises up leaders, wherever they are, God's gonna bring a revival.
I'm a financial guy. I like results. And I don't know of any better place to invest my money today than Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
To see FCA advance across America and now the globe internationally, we are abundantly grateful.
We are the ministry today because of the faithful servants who've gone before us. We're going to be the ministry tomorrow because of the seeds we plant today.
I love my city, and my city would not be the same without the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
FCA. Over 60 years of victory in Christ.